Aaron Judge has now passed Roger Maris for the most home runs in a single season in American League history. The 62 home runs now rank 7th all-time in MLB history. All right, let's do what we do. Fire it up, baby. Stir the pot. Is this the real record?
Absolutely. 62 is your number. I don't want to hear about Bonds, McGwire, Sosa. This is it. Bonds artificially got to 73. McGwire got to 70. You know what McGwire did after he got to 70 and he realized he made a mistake? He called Mrs. Maris to apologize. So if that home run deal is so legit, what is he doing calling up Mrs. Maris to apologize? His father told me that on our favorite little show, High Heat, his son, Roger Maris Jr. So there you go.
That's great.
Barry Bonds, I want to make sure.
That's great
Barry
context.
Bonds made a call. Barry Bonds made a call.
No, Barry didn't. No. McGwire did.
McGwire did.
So McGwire had 70.
Okay.
So Bonds hasn't picked up the phone yet.
Okay.
McGwire did. You and I both know that this is the record. This is not artificial. This is the real deal. Forget the Yankee thing. It's nice symmetry. Ruth, Maris, to Judge. So you like that? So if you're a Yankee fan, it goes back to 1927. But 61 is our number. Bonds never hit 50 in his career except for the year that he hit 73. McGwire was a great home run hitter, but he wouldn't have done this without that steroid stuff. Everybody knows that. And Bonds, his head expanded 3 different times. And I'm not trying to sit there and say that Bonds is, you can argue Hall of Fame because he was a Hall of Famer prior to steroids. You can argue how great he was. I have no problem with that. But as far as the career, Aaron, 755, single season Judge, 62, I don't even think it's debatable. What do you think of that?
First of all, let me say this. I want to give major props to Aaron Judge. He's been phenomenal. I want the Yankees to re-sign him. You got to pay him $300 million, pay him $300 million. You can afford it. You got 162 games, 81 road games a year. You can afford to pay it. You're the New York Yankees. Plus, I'm very, very scared that Cohen is sitting in the cut. You understand, over there in Queens with the New York Mets, my home borough, Queens. Queens is in the building. But the bottom line is Cohen is sitting there lurking, ready to pay this dude, overpay him if necessary, because he knows how big it would be for him to take a Yankee away to bring him to Queens and play for the New York Mets. I think that's what's going on right here. I'm very concerned about that. And we'll talk about the Mets another day with their wild card selves. They should have won the division. They're going to regret that they didn't win the division. But that's neither here nor there. Aaron Judge deserves all the credit in the world from the standpoint he's had an exceptional season. He has carried the Yankees on his back. He is the sole reason they have even been interesting this year. Because if it were not for him, I don't know where this team would be. He deserves all the credit in the world. I'm not trying to take anything away from him, okay? Single season home run record, fine. That's for purists and traditionalists like yourself. But there are other people like the Tim Kirkjians of the world and others who could at least see where I'm coming from. I don't celebrate it the way that you do for a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm a diehard New York Yankee fan. Damn it, you ain't been to the World Series since 2009. We celebrate championships first, not individual awards. The individual awards come when you have championships to accentuate it, okay, and punctuate it. It doesn't come at the expense of team awards. I won a World Series, damn it. I won a World Series, at least an appearance back there, for crying out loud. That's what I want, all right? I'm not caught up in the single season home run. That's what Aaron Judge, enjoy yourself. You deserve it. But damn it, that ain't where my heart lies. I'm a Yankee, okay? I want championships. There's 27 for a reason. There's a standard, and damn it, they haven't been meeting it lately in the Bronx, all right? I want a damn championship, and we know the Houston Astros are standing in the way. Yet again, they'll have home field advantage if you meet with them. Yet again, and you haven't shown us you can beat them. So that's point one that takes away from this for me to some degree. Let me get to the whole Bond situation. You see, I know Mark McGwire broke the record, and I understand that, you know, with his steroid use and self. You know, the same dude that didn't know how to plead the fifth. I'm not here to talk about the past. Didn't know how to plead the fifth. All he had to do was plead the fifth. Didn't even know how to do that. Said, I'm not here to talk about the past. You know, Sammy Sosa was worth, you know, baseball has been very, very good to me. That's what he was saying. And then all of a sudden he shows up on Capitol Hill, and for the first time he needs an interpreter. I mean, that's just pathetic. I don't view Bonds, as in Barry Bonds, in the same light. Why? I decided to pull up some of his stats here. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He ain't even hit 50 home runs in the season before he hit the 73 in 2001. Fair enough. You know what? but he did hit 46 in 1993. He did hit 42 in 1996. He did hit 49 in 2000. It wasn't like he never hit home runs before. We know how great and fantastic and phenomenal of a player he was. And I blame Game of Shadows excerpts where they talked about how, Barry Bonds was jealous and disgusted because he knew he was 10 times better than Sosa and McGwire, but because people like you and others celebrated the resurrection of the sport because of the cancellation of the 1994 World Series and how McGwire and Sosa resurrected the sport of baseball, and y'all were all caught up in that. You let them slide. And Barry Bonds is like, wait a minute, I'm better than both of these. Hands down, they ain't even in my class, but y'all are ignoring me, knowing they're juiced up and smacking home runs over the fence. And y'all don't say anything right now. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.